Welcome everyone. Yes, this is Halo MCC. Guess what I got the opportunity to do today? Halo 4 on their little pilot system. So I figured, hey, let's do a quick one, right? So what missions do we have available? We've got Requiem, Forerunner, Reclaim. I like Reclaimer. Shutdown, Composer. Not a fan of that one. Which one's Requiem? I don't remember which Requiem is. I guess we'll just leave it on normal for now, right? Won't do any skulls. Let's have a see how Halo 4 goes on PC. I personally enjoyed it during Halo 4 on Xbox when it first came out. I played it on Xbox 360 to begin with. Then I went on to Xbox One. Performance difference was like, whoa. So let's see what the performance difference is for the PC. Oh, we just fell to Requiem, that's right. Holding up alright so far. It's all dark though. Okay, maybe not the hand. That looks worse than I remember. Chief overall looks good. I like that armor. I know people don't.
Where are we?
I do.
Checking coordinate impact data.
We have asked you to give up your family, your childhood, your future.
Cortana.
I'm sorry. It's the crash. I'm fine.
Something was wrong even before we left the Dawn.
Chief? Really? I'm fine.
Cortana.
I was put into service 8 years ago.
8 years.
AIs deteriorate after 7, Chief.
Halsey.
Chief.
We need to find Halsey.
Chief, please.
She made you. She can fix you.
I won't recover from rampancy, Chief.
If we can just get back to Earth and find Halsey, she can fix this.
Don't make a girl a promise you can't keep.
Them teeth.
We need to move.
Wait, mine are no prize, but also look like a rabbit.
Doesn't look like...
Hang on. I noticed that was not particularly looking good. It's not enhanced. Yeah, thank you. Yep. Nah. Oh, bullshit. My monitor's a 144 Hz, so we'll stick at 180. Can go a little bit over, won't hurt too much. Graphics quality. I want enhanced. Let's go max everything. That might make a difference. That's actually really cool that they added that. The other ones didn't. Wonder what that means. Which key is left out? Controls. Are you gonna show me? Nah, it won't matter. But it will because I want the thing to stay the same. Configure mouse and keyboard. Right. We don't want looking version. Theater turn sensitivity. Normal. Mouse attempts. Blah blah blah. You have to see what that feels like. Configure bindings. That has allocation. Zoom in. There you go. Mouse wheel up. Previous grenade. Let's make that 4. Ascend. Oh, I really couldn't care about that. I'm not going into Forge anytime soon. Lock. Sure. Switch player mode. Whatever. Holy crap, I'm running out of buttons here. L. P. Save settings. Man, I was running out of buttons there.
Covenant fared much better than we did.
How many ships made it through the roof?
Plenty.
Oh, wow.
Why?
It would be good if that
We still
range
need a ride home.
and elevation changed. That would be cool. Not looking too much better. That's crash. Interesting. It's not usually that's not shit. I hear there are no more English talking elites. That was one thing that bugged me, but then again, it could easily be answered in they just decided to start speaking Sangheili. Where did they even go? Might need to rebind that spring. It has been a while since I've been in Halo 4. Now, so far on PC, I finished all campaigns on Legendary. With the hardest IMO, Halo 2. And surprisingly, one of the
There's a
easiest
crevice
ones
we can use to get through the rocks over there.
was
See the waypoint on your HUD.
Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODST. So easy to do on Legendary, it was ridiculous. I had it done in like 2 days, with just 5-hour play sessions. And interruptions and, you know, family life and blah blah.
I'm picking up a faint transmission on the high band.
Covenant?
I don't think so. The pattern's different. I'll try to triangulate its position.
Ah, sprint's not unlimited. Come on! Do it! Be a Halo 5. Yeah, by the way, I love Halo 5. Well, it's multiplayer anyways. Multiplayer is the best in the series. Campaign, ever since I've read the books more.
Warthogs, and still in one piece. Nice to see your luck is holding out.
Yeah, multiplayer, the more the books I read, the more books I read. Or audio books.
Chief?
I quite
About
enjoy
my condition,
the story of Halo 5.
I
It makes
didn't
more
want to
sense
mention
than
it,
the books.
seeing as how it's a complete long shot, but since you brought it up, it is possible that getting home could help me find a solution for my rampancy.
How?
Well, as far as I know, I'm the only AI ever generated from living tissue. A clone of Dr. Halsey, to be precise. It may be possible to recompile my neural net by replicating those same conditions. But that means getting back to Halsey soon.
That conversation there, just flashback to Halo CE. The way she was talking. Like the voice, the tone. It sounds so much like CE compared to the other titles.
Chief, I'm hearing that strange signal again. Stronger this time.
Do you think there's something to it?
I'm curious more than anything. Its behavior is odd. Hostiles!
I forgot overheating is a thing. See if this is a... I can't go fire! No! Oh, that runs. The first one, I just sat in. The second one, I did not even know was there. This thing's slow. Oh, got brakes. What? You like that? You're dead. Ah. I can already tell Nightmare, Legendary would be an absolute nightmare. Carbine rounds. Cheers, boys. Halo 2 if you want to finish the campaign. All the way.
If we're going to hijack a ship from these Covenant, we're going to have to find where they're landing first.
I don't suppose you have a plan for that.
We could always ask nicely.
Asking's not my strong suit.
Raise your hand if you like the jackal. Put your hand down. Down. No one likes the jackal. Biggest pain in the ass since freaking CE. That sounds cooler than I remember. I like grenades. I like the plasma grenades. I do feel beefy, less cartoony in this one, as opposed to say CE and what we saw in Infinite. And there's an elite up there, isn't it, with the sword? I haven't said he was up there. This is not normal. Wait until I go through this on Legendary. I'm gonna be like, yeah. What? That is actually the first time I've ever seen one of them hide. Still go back up and run
That
away,
elite
but
dropped his
actually
camo
hide.
module. Let's have a look. I'll run a soft patch to it from the suit. Never know what might come in handy. Where's that phantom signal again?
I heard something that time. Sentinels.
I wondered when they'd show up.
The sound is so different in this game. And I can really appreciate the sound compared to older titles. Like, it has changed, and I do like both sounds.
There, Chief. A console in the back.
Damn, covered with glass handed. So the armor
It's
just
a localized site cartography.
looks good, but graphically just
Okay. In service of Forerunner Shield World, designate Requiem.
not age well.
Requiem. At least we know where we are now.
Let's see if it can tell us what the Covenant are so interested in. Huh.
What happened?
I don't know. It locked up. I'm detecting power fluctuations in several locations. I'll put them up for you. Hopefully we can find some way to get this cartographer back online.
See, just again, the way she says cartographer, just so Halo CE. These I don't like. That gets a little bit annoying seeing that all the time. What do I end this? We're gonna have to swap the abilities around from sprint to active abilities. Sprint on
What's it
shift.
doing?
It's all right. This energy is actually a ferroelectric data field. Your shields are just cycling in response to the chamber's charge.
Will this bring the cartographer back online?
Partially. This type of processing system usually works in parallel. We'll have to locate its twin.
Hey, you're not supposed to go. Ah, crap, wrong
The
button.
Covenant! They found a way inside.
Doshgunokashoba. I think that's what it says. Show yourself. Who knows? I ain't no squid lips. Get out of my armory. Alright, here's a different type of joke for you. We'll see who's aware of different games. Shadow of War, Lord of the Rings one. If you derange an enemy enough, he will repeat the same thing over and over and over. So one of the main characters, Bruce, won't spoil the story, but by the end of it, he goes, "You have the fort," you know, derange. I can just imagine an elite sitting in a corner, Johnson next to him, the elite going, regret, 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 regret. And then Johnson kicks in and goes, "Dear humanity, we regret being alien bastards. We regret coming to Earth. And we most definitely regret the call to split up a raggedy ass fleet. Hoorah!" And then you see the elite. Roar! That I could imagine. Right, now we go. Let's go.
Same signal.
Yes. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. UNSC AI Cortana to Infinity. Please respond. No response. But from the strength of that signal, the Infinity has to be close by.
Mayday, mayday,
The cartographer
mayday!
should be
This
back
is
online.
Bravo 22 taking
We may
heavy
be able
fire.
to
I
use it
repeat,
to
we're
track the
losing
ship's
altitude.
location.
Respond! Anyone! Someone!
can't give the Covenant access to the cartographer. Clear them out.
I'm a happy teacup. Short and spout. I see you with your hands up. With your hands down, we don't like jackals.
That's
No
it.
to
Now
jackals.
quick, to the cartographer.
Oh, jackals. Ay, ay, ay.
The cartographer keeps acting like the transmission is coming from everywhere on the planet at once. It doesn't want to triangulate Infinity's signal.
Visually,
Oh wait,
Halo CE.
I got it.
That can't be right.
He's out of the head,
Scan
on the
again.
panel, in front of a thingy,
We've already
explaining
passed
something.
through one layer of the planet's surface. It's not crazy to think that someone else made it deeper inside than we did.
CE to control
You mean
room.
the planet's hollow?
Let me see if I can figure out a way to reach these coordinates that doesn't involve us digging a really big hole.
The shield world.
There's a terminus on the far side of the complex. We can portal to the planet's core from there.
What?
I don't know.
If we have a shot at getting you back to Infinity, we're taking it.
Okay. Well, in fact, I remember some of the words. Oh, you're in one
Let's
piece?
get to that terminus and find
Barely.
Infinity.
A pilot didn't make it. Stay in the hole.
What
Stay
do you
put.
know about Infinity?
Welcome to you.
Not much. She was supposed to be massive, but the project was only in prototype when we left.
Oi. I'm sorry. That's why I said. Why is Katana-in-Chief not questioning there's a rack of assault rifles? I'm sorry, you're in an alien world and there's a rack of assault rifles. Now, there's Covenant everywhere, right? You're on an unknown planet. Yeah, UNSC signal, so you probably guess that they've dropped some weaponry around the area. Okay, we come to then you got to come to the other conclusion. If there were Marines here, where are they now? There's Covenants everywhere. Are we still at war? Like, how have these questions not been? I guess in the first one, the first mission, it does ask the question, but the question's never really answered. Is humanity in a full-scale war with the Storm Covenant? No, we're not. They like to think we are. Small squid. Like Halo 5, we got put down pretty quick. Like, it's nothing compared to what the Covenant is, that's for sure. Julim Dada is that bitch. I want that. Give me the Banshee. Banshee mine. Get out of the way. Move. Yeah. Now this is what we plan on doing on Legendary.
Chief, the Covenant net's going crazy. They're ordering all units to converge on the tower.
I guess we got their attention.
All units, move to the tower. I repeat, all units. Hey, scum. Back in the back. Dude, why did you give my location away? It's not nice. Whoa, see that roll? It's a Halo Reach roll right there. 5. probably around 2 players. Let's keep on rolling.
We're about to have our hands full. The elites just issued a general order. They're moving all ground teams to secure the tower entrance above us.
That reminds me of playing an RTS. All units. Shit! Like that. Isn't there hunters at the top? Oh, which one am I going? Left or right? We're going right, left. Right. Haha! There you go. I got a couple of questions for you. Do you mind filling out a survey? Sir. You hit me first, you saw that. Okay, that needs some reworking, because I would not see if he held on to grenades. Well, not immediately, probably go back in the recording. Oh, dang, the sniper. Oh, doesn't that suck? Now you will know how it feels. Yeah, this is one of my favorite guns. In all of it. They're the hunters. Sounds like it's actually needing to reload.
The Sentinels are trying to keep the Covenant out.
So I have a survey. Can you fill out my... Man, the Covenant are rude. Get off my lawn. Oh.
While you were busy, I managed to clear up another transmission from Infinity.
Sounded like he said artifact.
I wonder if it's related to whatever the Covenant are after.
Where's the terminus?
Matt placed it at the top of the tower.
Don't do it! Don't do it! Chief? Cortana? Don't do it. You gonna let him out? Now becomes an even harder fight. I was about to jump in there. I completely forgot what I needed to do. Beam me up, Scotty. That's good. Ooh, that hurts the eyes.
According to the cathedral, this terminus is just one node of a larger transit grid that spans the entire planet.
What?
When I tried to access the outlet closest to Infinity's transmissions,
The system responded with this.
What is it?
That's the kicker. It's the Forerunner symbol for Reclaimer.
Humanity. That's got to be Infinity. Can you get us to those coordinates?
Let me try to open a portal.
Cortana,
I'm picking up unknown energy signatures.
where?
This can't be right.
Set a waypoint out of the tower. Cortana?
How did... Quick! Into the portal! Chief, go!
You weren't attacked, so why were you stressed? He flew off. So I don't know what you'd be stressed for. But I will leave it there. I just wanted to do the one mission.
What were those things?
Some sort of advanced defense AIs. Related to the
Now, I will be checking out
It's
Halo
hard to say without a closer look.
a little bit later. So when the whole thing comes out, I'll be doing it on Legendary again. Just to kind of finish it off. So then I've done from CE to 3, ODST, Reach at 4. And then I've also done 5 on Legendary. So I've done them all over again. This will be like 6th time ever in history. And then when Infinite comes out, obviously we'll be ready, right? Which means I gotta buy the new book. But overall, I think graphically, from the environment aspect, the way the Covenant still operates, the weaponry, the sounds, the Chief in the cutscenes, does not look good. But I like how it's now 120 field of view, much bigger, much more wide. I said I really appreciate the sound that these guys put in, like just the sound of the weapons, how they operate. It's different from classical Halo, which I am okay with, I quite like. It's a different Halo, new experience, something to enjoy. That's why I'm looking forward to Infinite, because what we saw, I was really happy with what we saw. Sure, there's a few janky things they need to fix, including Craig the Brute, but overall, I thought it was quite good. Like, I like the art style they're returning to. It's a mix between 4, 3, and CE. Now that I've played 4 again, which is a nice mix, especially the way they used the colors in that trailer. I liked it. 4 I really enjoy, no doubt I'm going to enjoy it further. I noticed on the PC, back on Xbox One and 360, the Xbox controllers felt like there was almost not so much a drift but a lag between when you've inputted a movement and it actually does it. So it kind of like sways. That's probably an FPS thing, but on 144Hz monitor, pushing probably close to the 144Hz or even more on a RTX 2080 Super. Smooth, responsive, no real performance issues. It didn't stutter. I think there was one little stutter, which was towards the end as the cutscene loaded in. Beyond that, what they've done is really good. To port it from Xbox to PC in this type of quality, where I did a whole run through. It was only one mission, granted. I will play more on my own time. But so far, there was no problems in terms of the missions, so I didn't run into any stupid bugs, anything where my gun might be like flipping everywhere. Or the only other thing I could probably be mentioned for 343 is make the plasma grenades brighter, because they're quite dull, which when you throw them, it looks cool. I like the way they explode. It seems like it has more of an impact, more of a thump. But it's less visually appealing because it just looks like this grey little mist up in the air, and then you're kind of like, did I throw that grenade or not? And then if you remember back towards the start when I got out of the water, I was standing near one grenade that took out my shields, then the second grenade took me out, but I did not even see that second grenade. Did not know it was there. Probably go through the recording and see it, but anyway. Just an interesting thought. I quite enjoyed it. I hope you've liked this. Bye.